Well guys, it's BadBoy Jenvey again. Not had as many telephone tough guys calling me up lately. They've kind of got a bit bored of me. There's the telephone number. Put it on one of the sides. They've been calling me. Why? I think they're getting bored of me. I don't know. They're getting bored of Jenvey. Also, I haven't had anyone actually turn up and ring the doorbell for a scrap yet. I haven't had one. I've put 2 doorbell signs. There's the doorbell. But not one's turned up. Probably because they're going to know I'm going to come out through the front door and try to fucking batter them. That's probably why. Cowards. I'll tell you what I've had though. I've had a Medal of Honor. I've received a Medal of Honor. I'm going to show it you. This rock on the floor, see that? That's a Medal of Honor. Why? Because it smashed that window. Now what that means is someone was such a pussy, they didn't have the balls to come fight me, they didn't have the balls to come to that front door there and scrap me. What they had, all they had the balls to do was lob a stone and then leg it. Just lob a stone out the window and then leg it. Now the thing is, I've got a dad who runs a security business, so he could just put me some fucking metal OptiGuard. It's called OptiGuard. It's like metal, just metal screens over the fucking windows. He could give me a good price on it, I bet. There's my dad. So who gives a fuck? That right there, that's a Medal of Honor. That is. That's a fucking Medal of Honor. Just cracks. You fucking hit it off the floor, it just cracks. Now the same thing would happen to the same geezer if he comes to my fucking gaff. I'd go bang. He'd hit the floor, and then what would happen to his head? He'd crack off the floor, wouldn't it? That's what happened to him. Telephone tough guys, absolute pussies. Make me laugh. You ain't got any balls. Now it's rain and shit weather today, but that's supposed to bother me, is it? That there's supposed to bother me. I can't give a flying fuck. As if I care. Because what I can do, until my dad fits the metal fucking screen in, is I could just put cardboard over it. As if I give a toss. Some geezers thought he's BadBoy doing that. The thing is, he ain't got the balls to do that. He ain't got the balls to go. He ain't got the balls to do that. So that's a Medal of Honor for me. The fact that someone would smash the window, they ain't got the balls to come and actually fucking scrap me. All they'll do is that, because they're jealous. That's what it is. It is. You'll say, Jenvey's gone crazy. No, I haven't. I'm going to talk to you now. We're going to sit down and have a conversation. Now there's good geezers out there, there's good people in the mountain bike community, and there's good guys out there, guys I respect, so guys like Tyson Fury, Dillian White, Anthony Joshua, fighting men who, you know, have guts, have balls, who fight. Conor Tierney, guys like that, you know, guys who have balls, who fight. Those are the guys I have a lot of respect for. Telephone tough guys, and their numbers are decreasing now. They don't seem as interested because they phone me and I just sometimes I answer, sometimes I don't. But when I do answer, you know, I just slag them off. And then that's it really. And I've had one who's got so annoyed, he's gone and done that to the window. So, he smashed my window, but he hasn't smashed my jaw, has he? So what? Worst comes to the worst, I just put OptiGuard, that metal vandal screening on the front of the windows. So what? What I'm doing is I'm exposing to you, you cowards, man. So whoever threw that stone, that means you're a coward. It means you're someone that's got no guts. Now my advice to you would be go down a boxing gym or go down a mixed martial arts gym. Because guys who are hard, guys like Tyson Fury, guys like Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, Usyk, Joe Joyce, guys like, I'm not as much into MMA, but I used to like that Don Fry. Remember him? I just thought he's pretty damn good. He's a bit of a badass. Guys like that, you know, they aren't doing throwing stones at windows. They aren't doing telephone tough guy acts. They aren't being keyboard warriors. They just get in a ring or an octagon and they fight. And that would be my advice to people who throw stones, or people who do telephone tough guy calls, or people who keyboard warriors. Actually get some balls, man. Get some balls and learn to fight. And then you can come shut Jenvey up, can't you? You can come hit me on my chin and shut me up. Instead of throwing a stone, right, and smashing a window, you can come smash my chin. Now, a lot of people say Jenvey's lost his mind. No, I'm just exposing what these idiots are, which is cowards. They're just cowards, man. That's all they are. They're weak people. Another thing I need to talk about. So I ain't gone crazy. Jenvey's gone crazy. No, I haven't. Dream on. The other thing I need to talk about. Some of the keyboard warriors have been slagging off that I don't get to see my kid. Well, the situation there is that's old news. That was 4 years ago. I'm over that. There's no point slagging me off for my kid because I haven't really got any bond with my kid. That's my kid. I just view my kid as someone who it's a seed cast into the wind. I'll still be filing for court every year. I just go to court to take the piss. I'll take the piss out of the judge. I get kicked out. The state system, the family court system is designed to destroy fatherhood. That's what it's designed to do. I've had court orders, they're worthless. The mum can just ask for a court order variation. You get court order to see your kid. The mum can just turn around and say, court order variation. And then you don't get to see your kid. Do you know what I mean? That's how it works. Your fatherhoods, you think your fatherhoods are worth something. They ain't. Because the mum can just stop you seeing your kid whenever she wants. And the state will do everything to destroy your fatherhood. Predominantly because the state wants to replace the father in the home and be the authority and the role model in the home or something. It's ridiculous. The system's a bit topsy-turvy and mental. But yeah, you're not going to get under my skin. I think they're trying to get under my skin. Oh, you don't get to see your kid anymore. So what? That was 4 years ago. I've moved on since then. That's old news, that is. That is old news. I may get to see the child when they're an adult, but if I don't, I won't be bothered. As a good dad, and that's it. I will be filing for court every year for a laugh, just to piss the mum off more than anything. It's just funny. Yeah. So, worst comes to worst for the windows, I can just cardboard them. Duct tape and cardboard. Cardboard's a good insulator because it's wood, so that'll keep the warmth in. So, as if I give a toss, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna come fight me. You're just gutless. Like I say, I'd say to that kid who threw the stone, go down a boxing gym. Learn how to fight. Learn how to be a tough guy instead of being a wannabe tough guy. There's a lot of wannabes out there. If you get into boxing, I used to do football. I used to be good at golf ball. Show the golf ball footage. I used to be good at football when I was a kid, but then I moved on. You know what I mean? Still got the skills, but I moved on. You move on to a proper sport like boxing, or there's mixed martial arts. There's other things, wrestling, I suppose, things like that. Learn how to actually fight. Be a man. Don't just be a keyboard warrior wimp or a telephone tough guy that's just a coward throwing stones. Who cares, man? If that's going to fucking intimidate me, break the fucking window. I consider it a medal of honour. It means you're too cowardly to fight me. But like I say, I respect fighting men, but they're not the ones who are calling me out. They're not the ones who are messing me around with keyboard warrior shit, slagging me off. You know, the actual fighting men. Gears who get in a ring, get up on stage in a ring, surrounded by loads of people. That takes courage, that does. That takes a lot of courage. So that's what you need to do. Instead of taking out on me that you ain't got the bottle to fight me, go learn how to fight. Mountain biking's a good sport, but well, it's my opinion. I think boxing's better because mountain biking's very expensive and it's very dangerous. Boxing's better in my opinion, but they're both good sports. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about how with the telephone tough guys. Obviously, I don't care about telephone tough guys. They've sort of dropped off now. They've sort of lost interest a little bit in me. They might make a few more calls, and I just laugh at them, take the piss out of them, and that's it really. But what iOS and Android could do, I was thinking, is work with the police. Because a lot of people phone on withheld numbers, no caller ID. I had loads of them, and you can't actually block them. Not that I was blocking anyone anyway. I weren't blocking anyone. I was just letting them call me. I don't give a shit. Just fucking take the piss out of them. But they call on a no caller ID. And say if it's someone who's like getting abuse off someone, they can just keep calling you on a no caller ID and you can't block their phone number. Why do the telephone companies allow that? That shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be allowed to do withheld number. Because that person who's getting abused can't actually block. They can't block that number. Do you know what I mean? Because it's withheld. It's no caller ID. So that's like ridiculous, isn't it? So that's something wrong with the phone companies. They shouldn't have that. Because all that does is it allows abusers to abuse. Just working behind a no caller ID, behind a withheld number. So we've got that wrong. You shouldn't be able to withhold your number. I think that should be, they should get rid of that feature. The other thing I was thinking, say if your phone is identified by the police as someone who makes malicious calls a lot, what the police should do, what iOS and Android should do, Apple and Android, Google should do, is they should make a virus in-house, some virus or some little bit of software that the police, if they identify you as a malicious caller who makes loads of malicious calls to people, they can send this virus across onto your phone over the data, and it just shuts your phone down for 7 days. And you get a little message on your phone saying, your phone's been shut down by the police because you've been making malicious calls. You get a little message and that's it, your phone's dead for a week. They could do that. iOS and Android could do that. And that would make people think twice about making malicious calls. You'd then have to deal with people face to face then. If you've got a problem with someone, you'd have to go see them face to face. And then you might actually go up to my front door and press my fucking doorbell. Come fight Jenvey. Do you know what I mean? You might actually turn up instead of being complete pussies. Like I say, I respect fighting men. But I'm not calling out fighting men, am I? I'm calling out telephone tough guys, keyboard warriors and stone throwing bitches. That's what I'm calling out. They'll throw more stones. Who fucking cares? Let's cardboard the fucking windows or OptiGuard them. Just OptiGuard and put the fucking metal anti-vandal shit on them. Then what are you going to do? What are you going to do after that? You ain't going to come to the front door to fight me, are you? Because you're fucking pussies. Telephone tough guys in the mountain bike community and keyboard warriors in the mountain bike community. You ain't got any fucking nuts. There's a lot of good people in mountain biking. There's a lot of bad people too. So yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. Those are some good suggestions for iOS and Android, and also phone companies as a whole. Get rid of these no caller IDs. So I mean, that just allows abusers to keep phoning you, and you can't block them. Not that I block them because I don't give a fuck. They're fucking dropped off. All the telephone tough guys, they lose interest. They don't phone me as much now. They phone me occasionally. Some of them, I get some nice phone calls. I'll tell you something else. I want to thank someone. I want to say a big thank you. Someone sent me a box of Magnus ciders because he thought, oh, fair play if you're taking on the telephone tough guys and the keyboard warriors, man. So he sent me a box of Magnus ciders. So a big thank you to him. And yeah, that's the end of the video. So I'll see you later.